Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nursi, and today we'll be talking about one of the most prominent events related to HSE that occurred in Malaysia. Believe it or not, 30 years ago in Sungai Buloh, Selangor, on the 7th of May 1991, Bright Sparklers factory caught fire, and that had caused a huge and severe explosion occurring in that area. 26 people were killed, and over 100 people were injured in that event. The explosion was so strong that it ripped off the roofs of local houses and had caused 200 property damage around the perimeter. You might be wondering, what is the cause of the event? Well, it's actually because of an illegal firework testing at an improper designated site inside of the factory. This has caused a chain reaction explosion and, well, the horrific incident. Now you know the event, let's move on to the consequences of the aftermath.
My name is Saanjiv Nayar, and I'll be explaining the consequences and potential consequences of the Bright Sparklers incident that happened on the 7th of May 1981. Now, the authorities were quick to assess and control the situation. The main reason that the incident did not get from bad to worse is simply because the authorities were quick in their actions and took decisive means in controlling the fire and all the fumes that escaped the factory. One possible worst outcome, or one possible incident that could have took place, is the fact that the fumes could have escaped the factory and caused many people toxication and poisonous damages to their health. Besides that, one possible injury is that local residents could have inhaled the fumes and developed diseases along the way, such as cancer, death of cells, and also toxic poisoning. Moreover, we see that many of the authorities also face certain poisoning effects, which they were the frontliners in rescuing and securing the operations. Another question to be asked is, how often can an event like this actually occur again? The reality is, it can occur often, simply because many facilities in Malaysia do not meet the basic standards required to have testing being done safely and securely.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Wafi. So now we know that bright sparklers happened because of lack of communication and poor handling of the fireworks. So what can we do to prevent such accident from happening again in the future? So one of the first thing that we can do if we happen to get into the accident is to respond immediately. So we believe that the company must create an emergency response plan, which is to create policies so that they can be prepared on the emergency at any time. Safety should always be prioritized, whether it be construction or design and during safety training. Speaking of safety training, virtual reality can also be used for the employee and the employer. This is because virtual reality can simulate the same or maybe different accidents so that they can respond to the emergency very accurately. Finally, we need to talk about the fireworks. So the fireworks need to be imported with also safety standards, and the quality of the safetiness and the overall quality must also be prioritized.
Hello, Assalamualaikum. My name is Amir Fitri Baharum. So I will talk about laws and regulation. So the company contravenes the provision of Section 21, Act 5 of OSHA 1934. So what is the content of the OSHA? So let me dive in. The Act states that it shall be the duty of a person who formulates, manufactures, imports or supplies any substance to use at work to ensure that the substance is safe and without risk to health when properly used. According to Section 15, Part 4 of the OSHA 1994, it shall be the duty of every employer and every self-employed person to ensure, so far as it practicable, the safety, health and welfare at work of all his employees. So the biggest mistake that contributed to this disastrous event was the testing of the new substances that were carried out at a dangerous location with bountiful firecrackers nearby. Lack of reaction by the authorities was another factor, since the fire could have been controlled early with a quick response and the casualty could have been reduced.
In conclusion, this incident underscores the critical need of proactive safety measurements, including ERP implementation, quality control, legislative enforcement, and improved workplace communication. The use of VR in this case is very crucial for preparedness, and the violation of safety laws and inadequate response by authorities were key factors contributing to the severity of the event. Addressing these issues is crucial for preventing similar incidents in the future. That is all from us. Thank you very much for listening. Bye.